Okay students, now we discuss the second part of the case third, that we again consider the source of sound and listener both in state of motion, but now in this case sounding source and listener move away from one another. This is the last case of the Doppler effect. Again we consider the both sounding source and listener in motion, but they move away from each other. We have a sounding source S and listener L. Here the sounding source S move with speed. Here the sounding source move with speed A away from the listener, and listener move with speed B away from the sounding source. As we already discussed in our previous cases that frequency depend upon the speed of sound as well as it depend upon the wavelength of the sound. And we also discussed in previous cases that when sounding source move towards the listener, then there is change in the wavelength, because the distance between the sounding source and listener changes. Due to change of distance, the wavelength of the sounding source sound generated by sounding source changes. And we discussed that when listener move towards the source, then due to motion of the listener with certain speed towards or away from the source, there is change of the speed. So in this case both moves. So due to motion of the source there is change of wavelength, and due to motion of the listener there is change of the speed. So again frequency depend upon the speed and wavelength. So frequency also changes because speed changes and wavelength changes. Originally, when sounding source and listener both are in state of rest, then the distance between the sounding source and listener is v. V is actually speed of sound, and when the sounding source generate the certain frequency of the wave, then at that time, at 1 second, the distance is equal to the speed. We know that wavelength is equal to v divided by f. V is the distance between the sounding source and listener when both are in state of rest, and f is the frequency of the sound, mean the number of waves in 1 second. Now when this sounding source move away from the listener, it's cover certain distance. This sounding source cover certain distance a away from the listener. Now the total distance between listener and sounding source become v plus a. This sounding source reach at that point, and this is the distance between sounding source and listener, that is equal to a. This is the original distance. So the total distance when sounding source move at that point become v plus a. So the new distance we have v prime is equal to v plus a. So new wavelength we can write lambda prime is equal to v plus a divided by f. This is the new expression of the wavelength, mean this is the apparent change of the wavelength when sounding source move away from the listener. Now we talk about the change of speed. We know that speed changes only when a listener moves towards or away from the source. Here listener move with speed b away from the sounding source. So the new speed is the speed of sound b minus the speed of the listener, which is b. When listener move away from the sounding source, there is apparent change of the speed. The apparent change of speed is represented by v prime, and v prime in this case when listener move away from the source become v minus b. V is the original speed of the sound when both listener and source in state of rest, and b is the speed of the listener with which this listener move away from the sounding source. So the apparent change of the speed v prime is equal to v minus b. Now we know that frequency is equal to v prime by lambda prime. V prime is the speed and lambda prime is the wavelength. We talk about the apparent change of frequency. So apparent change of frequency is apparent change of speed and the new wavelength. New wavelength is v plus a divided by f, and new speed, that apparent change of speed, is equal to v minus b. So the expression of frequency become f prime is equal to v minus b. Instead of v prime we write its value v minus b, and instead of lambda prime we write this value v plus a divided by f. So the frequency become f prime is equal to v minus b divided by v plus a into f. This expression show that frequency decreases when sounding source and listener move away from one another. In this case, there is decrease of the speed and increase of the wavelength. Here, frequency related directly with speed. So when speed decreases, frequency decreases, and frequency related inversely with wavelength. When wavelength increases, again frequency decreases. So when sounding source and listener move away from one another, then the frequency of the sound received by listener decreases, because the speed of the sound decreases and the wavelength of the sound increases. Due to increase of wavelength and decrease of speed, there is apparent change of frequency. Nu frequency is less than the frequency of the sound generated by the sounding source when both listener and source are in state of rest. When they move away from one another, both move away from one another, then the frequency received by the listener decreases. This all about the Doppler effect, that whenever sounding source or listener move towards one another, away from one another, or just source move towards the listener which is in state of rest, or listener move towards the source, or listener move away from the source, or sounding source move away from the stationary listener, in all these cases there is change of frequency of the sound as well as change of the pitch. This change of frequency and change of pitch, when there is relative motion between sounding source and listener, we call the Doppler effect. This is the end of the topic, that is Doppler effect. Thank you.